All right, boys, what's up? It's been a while. I haven't made a video in a little bit, but I was also on vacation, so that's another reason. I meant to upload a chest day because I got arm day and back day and leg day, so I still need a chest day. But I had chest yesterday and I was in a time crunch, so that means I did not record that one. So today I was just gonna do a video. I mean, I could record arm day again, but probably not today. I won't. I'll just do some posing stuff. But today I was just gonna make a video on like pretty simple stuff, just like tracking. The reason why it actually matters to track your calorie and actually watch your food. You know, for a while, like when I first started lifting, I never tracked. I never counted my stuff. I just kind of ate, like work out, eat, you know, that's how I began. But there's a lot more to it. Like I didn't genuinely start seeing muscle growth until I actually started tracking my food and eating the right things. Like for a while I would sit there and wonder why, my bad if it's little, this bag's making a lot of noise. But for a while, like I would sit there and just wonder like, why am I not putting on muscle? But it's like, I wasn't even tracking my food, I was just eating. You know, just putting on a lot of fat, but not a lot of muscle. When you really start wanting to like really put on muscle, you know, like it was finally, the time I started to see change was when I started tracking my calories. Like it may be really difficult in the beginning, but it's it's really not that hard. And you really get in routine of it. It really becomes something that's like actual routine. And you know, then you start thinking about food like a completely different way. Wow, there is honey all over. But yeah, you start thinking about food like a completely different way. Like then you'll always be like, oh, you know, once you get in routine, you'll always be like, oh, how many calories in this? Or I think that it has this many calories. Like there's just all different things when it comes to the way you think about food once you get in a routine of that type of stuff. But it's really simple though. Like it really is simple though. Sorry guys, I'm making my cream of rice before. But I mean, it becomes simple. It's not something that's extremely hard. And it can be at first, especially if you've never done it or thought about it. But once you really get in a routine, it becomes nothing. And when you actually like commit to it and you do it for a while and not give yourself a cheat day every week, but like if you actually sit there and constantly do it for like months and you know, time goes by, then reward yourself with like a cheat day, you know, but don't give yourself one like every month or every day, you know. I mean, when I first started, like I said, when you first start doing all that food tracking and stuff, everything's new, you know, like I think it's better, like some people differ, I guess you could say, on like how many cheat days to have, but to me, I don't like having any. It's just more of like a routine thing. I like being in routine and not being off my diet, and then some people like having a cheat meal. Not a big fan of it. But once you start really tracking the macros and stuff, everything starts to come in place. You know, you put on muscle a lot faster. You start really seeing results. Especially me being on a cut. One of the biggest things I saw after tracking was getting a scale, food scale. For a while I didn't do that. And the app I used like would miscalculate some of the stuff, and so I would think I'm getting this much protein, when in reality I was eating a chicken breast. On the app it said one is like 25 grams of protein. Straight lie. When I started weighing it, it was 100 grams of protein because it was like 400, 500 grams of chicken I was eating. It just helps a lot. But one of the things also, you know, when you're cutting, you know, you gotta watch your fats. You know, you're obviously trying to cut fats. Not completely no fat, but like if you're trying to watch it, you know, it's kind of hard to do when you don't track your calories. Especially if you're trying to shred, you know, even if you're bulking. You know, some people will be like, oh, you just eat, you know. well, it's good to know how much you're eating, you know. And it's good to know whether you're eating past your deficit, not to the point where you're just gonna be straight fat. You know, you still wanna get your protein and stuff in. But I would say tracking, it does help. And if you've never tried it, definitely try it, because if you wanna see results, that's how you do it. And you know, some meals, like if you track, you can be like, oh, I don't know what to cook. Me, I'm pretty basic. I'll eat chicken every day. As long as you cook it the right way, taste good, I'm good with it, you know? But, you know, if you never worked out, or if you're just like getting into working out, you know? The reason I eat the cream of rice before gym is for some straight quick carbs. I put some honey in there, some cinnamon sugar, some sativa. I was doing some sugar-free caramel, some kind of sugar-free caramel. I really don't know what it was, but it tasted good and it made it sweeter. And I put some honey in there, but I also put honey on my rice cakes. Rice cakes also for quick carbs. But you know, anytime I eat something now, it's like I immediately think about, you know, scanning it. And if I don't scan it, if it's like a pre-made meal and it has like the ingredients, then I will literally just copy all the ingredients and then tell ChatGPT to give me the macros per gram. So then that way, you know, I'm still tracking, you know, and that's when the scale really comes in handy. You know, I didn't really ever have a scale for a long time, especially when I was bulking. To me, it didn't really matter about the scale because I was going to eat. I never have had an issue eating. Like, I can eat. But when it comes to cutting, you want to be very precise, at least in my opinion. It really comes down to, you know, smaller things at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's that. But, you know, you want about, what is it, 0.7 pounds of protein per pound of body weight. I usually go over by like 20 to 50 grams. That was how I always did it. Just I probably didn't need that much, but you know, why not? Because like I said, I enjoy eating. But yeah, the tracking thing is really a big thing. That and working out hard, you know, as long as you're tracking, working out hard. If you're trying to get shredded, still working out hard, that should have never changed. The only thing that should have changed is your eating, you know. You don't have to eat nasty food when you're cutting either. Like I think a lot of people think that, like, oh, you gotta, you know, it sucks eating this. Oh, you don't. You gotta make something good. And if you make something taste good, it's never gonna be terrible. At least that's what I think. Some people are really picky eaters. I will really do anything to get my protein in, so that never has affected me. I've been recently putting a little bit of cinnamon sugar on top of the rice cakes with the drizzle. No, but me and the boy Rudy, we're gonna go hit arms today. I genuinely feel like each time I think about making a video that I end up on arm day, and I've already recorded quite a bit of arm days. If y'all want to keep seeing arm days, then I'll keep recording them. I mean, once I do the chest day, I'm gonna start it over. Like, it's gonna be like leg day, part 2, you know, this part 2, you know, then we'll keep going on arm day, part 3. I just feel like I'm out of order. So it's like, I don't know, it's just my brain, the way I'm thinking of it. But unless you guys just necessarily want it. I mean, I will take some little short clips of posing. I'm thinking about taking the camcorder today, because I got some really good video the other day. It's pretty cool. I haven't really used it a whole ton. My girlfriend got it for me, so. And I like it, it's just, it's kind of hard bringing it to the gym, because if I put it in my bag, then I have to always be careful of how hard I put my bag down and stuff. But all right, boys. Well, that is the end of the discussion about tracking, and it is needed. You should do it. You should try it. That's just kind of my input on it. If you want to shred, if you want to get bigger, if you want to do both, it's time to track. You got to track these calories. You got to get your protein in. You got to get your food in. Now let me show you guys the goodness I just made for my pre-workout snack. the cinnamon sugar honey covered rice cakes with some cream of rice. All right, boys, I'll catch y'all on the next one.